Hello again, friends. Welcome back to twitch.tv/TrooperBerry, and welcome back to more Long Dark, where today, in a non-controller controlled stream, my hope is that we might be able to finish the Trader Quest. Now, I'm not sure... What are we... Oh, right, yeah. We deviated from the usual path because we were going to go to Broken Railroad, and I think it's a jerry can we're after? As we'll see soon enough. Hey, Zert. Welcome in. Good to see you. Ah, yes, that's... There's a reminder. We have, in fact, been to the space capsule to find the remains of Sutherland's brother. I think, as we can see, it did not go well. Hang on. Where did I get this? I don't remember. But that's enough to complete the trade right there. Yeah, so we got the skull. Yeah, the meat and the water, easy. We got wolf hides aplenty. Got to get more water. Fine. Ptarmigan down, we got a bunch. Yeah, that's actually more lamp oil than we need. We would be... Okay, there's a car battery too, but we got those in Desolation Point. Yeah, we would actually be giving... That's 2.9 liters. It's only asking for 2.25, so we would be giving up almost 3/4 of a liter. But then again, we know we have one in the Kwanzaa that's just below 50%. And it would spare us another extended fishathon. I don't know. I think I might be tempted just to use this one, and we'll go get that other one some other time. It is currently just after 9 p.m. here, Zert. So yeah, very much not morning, but I appreciate the thought nonetheless. Well, yeah, let me do a quick look here. Yeah, this bow is just about toast, but we do have a backup. And you know, arrow. We do have our manufactured arrows. And then we got a bunch. Okay, yeah. So we can probably leave these here and just come back for them, you know, whenever we actually need them. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so change of plans. All of like 5 minutes into the stream. Let's just head back. I will take that cloth though. Okay, but yeah, it was yeah, Sunday doing the usual Sunday things, or after my usual Sunday routine, doing a little cleaning, laundry, cooking, making curry, unsurprisingly. And yeah, just generally getting prepped for the week, because this will be a this coming week is going to be my last regular week for a while. I have a regular week of work, Monday through Friday. I got Saturday, Sunday to myself, and then a week from tomorrow, I start 3 weeks of vacation. Now I will be away from streaming for 2 weeks of that. But I will be, yeah, there'll be that third week I will be, back here, and we'll see. We might have some fun things planned. But how you doing, Zert? Hope you are fine and dandy. Okay, how are we for firewood? We're just fine. Okay, lovely. Right. So we'll pop down the road, and yeah, we'll pop in the coal mine. We'll do our usual routine. Hey, concerned Martian, good to see you. Can't complain. Got your coffee? Yeah, I know. I hear that. It's a, get that on the right. Yeah, that's part of the routine here, because the time I have available to stream is basically the end of the day for me, the start of the day for basically everyone in North America. Which is the early morning streams, and like more than half my audience is in North America. So it's not in terms of like a business proposition, probably not the not the best for growth, but it's a niche market, and I plan to serve it as best I can. Have I been? I have been here. Okay. Well, we'll grab our feathers. We'll grab our rose hips. 'Cause we can't have enough rose hips. So yeah, we do. We get some sleepy Americans, and we get some sleepy Australians and Kiwis who are just wrapping up their day. They're very late. And I'm on the same time zone as Western Australia, but like anywhere like from say South Australia on east, yes, even later. So like, and I think New Zealand is what, 4 or 5 hours ahead. We'll have to ask Bumblebee if she pops in today. But yeah, so it's an odd amalgam of time zones. But hey, as I always say, I'm happy for whoever pops in whenever, because people taking time out of their day to come watch, and I'm happy for it. But yes, in terms of like the most convenient time zone, it is basically for the Europeans. Okay, I think that's a wolf walking that ridge right over there. Or is that just a? Is that just a? Nope, that is in fact a wolf. Really? I'm curious to see how you plan to do this. Rose hips are like, yeah. Because I've been, I think in the back of my mind, that's why I have been kind of walking past them up to this point, because I knew, or I suspected we were going to need them, and I'm glad I did. Because I mean, yeah, making teas and whatnot with the rose hips. I mean, it's a good way to goose early cooking skill. But you do miss out on all the higher tier applications, as we'll call them. Like you make the teas, you don't have rose hips for pemmican bars, and you don't have reishi for uh, yes, Thompson's family stew. I want. You're ruining the soundtrack. Wolves Easy has got no respect for the arts. Anyway, but yeah, so it's and I think that does I forget. I think it was Raph. Somewhere along the way, I think Raph or like whoever's writing the copy for Hinterland said, we're not going for a realistic survival game. We're trying to give players interesting choices, which is a very 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 euphemistic way of putting it. But at the same time, it is also at least kind of true. And now we have another interesting choice. Do you take the teas, both for their medicinal properties and for that early cooking skill, or do you hold off and you save those reishi and the rose hips for when you can make that really nice stew, and you can make what is apparently one of the new overpowered recipe. And when your mom's even wear an ugly outfit or get a well, see, I almost like that less, like, because you're not if you they say, oh, that's an interesting choice, like you're still being condescending, but it's like you're only half-assing covering it up, like you're making it clear you don't approve, but at the same time you're not even trying to hide it. Like if you said, oh, that's an interesting choice, or to say, I don't you don't try to find any positives. How heavy are we? Okay. Oh, did I? Oh, did I find some? Yeah, there's one battery there. Did I leave one here? I'm half tempted just to grab one of these and then make the trip. Yeah, okay, I did remember leaving a couple batteries here. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to be 10 kilograms over, but you know what? We'll make do. I mean, yes, I do. I did come from someone. But I guess.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, I knew you'd say that. But you're gonna. But I think I think I would rather than be upfront about it. Say it. I think that's. I don't. I'm not sure that's a good decision, and then say why. Or if you're not, or try to find positives, even though you think it's a bad. That's not something you would do. But if you're just going to say, oh, I don't, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's sweet. Bless your heart. Or they, that they're, condescending phrases, and then leave it at that. I think that is the most low effort of all approaches, and I don't like it. No, and I know that, and that might be me coming from a more American perspective, where we we are my people can be more or maybe more likely to speak their mind than say our friends in the British Isles. But no, I do take your point, and I know not everyone is, not everyone has a good relationship with their parents or their family, and they will just outright say shitty things to each other because they intend to hurt them. It's considered rude, but it's ruder to say something. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're gonna be rude either way, at least be constructively rude? Question mark. Because like if you at least can say, articulate why you think it's a bad idea, then maybe they can do something about it, or maybe you're giving them a perspective they never had before. Say, oh, I didn't think about it that way. But if you just say, that's dumb, or oh, bless your heart for thinking so, and then just move on with your day, and you're just being a passive aggressive shithead. And the world is awash in those already. We don't need one more. Like say, how do I put this? I think this is, and this might be like me and me and my mindset. If you I don't like leaving that area for doubt, because I say if they say I see someone wearing an outfit that maybe doesn't necessarily suit them, and if that was the case, I probably wouldn't say anything because I have no fashion sense and no place to talk. But for me, I would rather not leave that area for ambiguity. I'd rather say I don't, I wonder if that's a good decision because dot dot dot. So they know, and they know that I'm not just being shitty. That at the very, it's a considered opinion. Now they can think it's a shitty considered opinion, but I'm not just popping off. But again, maybe perhaps this is why I would never fit in, at least in England. I have visited, but I know there visiting is one thing. You can't necessarily catch on to all the social conventions and all the undercurrents of the society. When you're just there, you're hopping and bopping and popping around the big sites, so you're going where people want to look good for the outsiders. Okay, yeah, this will, and this right here will be at least a little excruciating, but I think in comparing this, doing it all in one trip versus going without the battery, dropping the stuff off, going to DP, getting the battery, then lugging it back, I think it's probably actually a time savings. It's a social construct, but like mothers are allowed to be rude, but they will do it in a way to chip at you. Your friends will tell you if something looks dumb or try to fix it, or once they think, okay. Well, and maybe I was just blessed with a mother who doesn't necessarily hesitate to speak her mind about such things. Well, I say blessed. Wasn't always a blessing. but yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, that is usually like the role that friends will. But then again, friends also can be in the business of say, busting your balls, metaphorically speaking, for fun. And that's at least in my estimation, that is not something families. Well, no, I can take that. Well, it's some families, I guess. Yeah, that's probably too broad a statement. But yeah, that's more like a. At least I think that's more like the brotherly sisterly dynamic maybe than let's say a parent to child thing, or at least, and again, in that's coming from me. Obviously, your mileage may vary because families are different all over.
Can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay, well let's see if we can shave that down a bit. First off, are you hungry? You are hungry. These are all lightweight though. Well, I mean we got. I can give you a few cattails. That help? Not much. Okay, well, there you go. And one other thing we can do to at least, shave a little bit off of this tremendous burden I'm putting Astrid under, we can, rather than using the lantern, let's use these torches and, get some of them out of our inventory. Actually, I could, well, no, let's not use flare. Flares are limited. Torches are in abundance. Eat the crisp and the granola. Have your per calorie. I mean, yeah, that is a sensible thing. Concerned Martian is, unfortunately, it's I was I was too impatient. Yeah, it's all right though. We'll burn through these. We'll shave off a third of a kilogram each, and it'll help a little. It won't help a lot, but it'll help a little. But yeah, I think we might just skitter our way down when we get to coastal, and go straight to misanthropes. I mean, it'll take a while, obviously, because we're moving like this, but we should be able to move enough to get there, get that deposited, and I don't know, probably. Well, no, yeah, we probably want to do a fresh kill, because yeah, because we'll get that. We'll get the fresh meat. We have to make a bunch of water, but that's fine. And then we can also have whatever meat we don't give to Sutherland, we can put in the meat box. Because we're going to keep that thing topped up as much as we can. You have your traveling food, which is a packet or two of crackers and an energy bar. Yeah, that's sensible. And we're about especially, but they're so yeah. And if I'm honest, I truly did overpack. Like from misanthropes to the space capsule, that's as trips go, that's comparatively quick and simple. Just go up the zone through the coal mine, and then you pop right back out here. Yeah, here's this one. But this one is yeah, it's 40%. That's ooh, that's 2.5 liters though. Okay, hang on. Zert, I mentioned this last time. Yeah, we were going to do some science to see if I could replicate that bug, or maybe not a bug, with the lamp oil. Because I said we got it to take lamp oil that was sub 50%. Okay, I'm going to try this. Okay, I'm going to drop this one, and I'm going to grab this one. Because this is still over, but it's only over by a little. Only by about 0.3 rather than 0.7. I'm just going to see
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
if the game lets us do it. Maybe you can do it, but you can't put a jerk in. Not so. I have given the trader a jerry can, and he did take it. But he took, when you give him a jerry can, you hand over all the oil in there. Like, you don't get the can back. So what I'm gonna do, first thing I'm gonna see if I can put the jerry can in first, and then I'm gonna get a regular container of lamp oil. I'm gonna put, then if it doesn't take the jerry can at first, I'm gonna put the acceptable lamp oil in first, and then I'm gonna try the jerry can. And then if that works, can I then remove said jerry can and still make good on the trade? Because if this is the case, we might have an exploit on our hands. And honestly, it's an exploit I wouldn't mind taking advantage of. It's like the notion of lamp oil being too low of a condition to be acceptable just is odd. Food I can see. Food you intend to put in your body. But lamp oil? As long as it makes as long as it makes the lantern go poof, I fail to see the issue. It might be stinky, but you're not getting a Yankee Candle. You're there to be able to see. So we're gonna test that out. And I am more, I guess, I'm more interested in this result than perhaps you. Like, I don't do a ton of sciencing. I leave that to the experts because I am not au fait with a lot of the mechanics in the game. But when I brought this up to Bashrobe, he seemed genuinely surprised that you could do that, which tells me that this is either new or surprising enough that it merits attention. Because like if the likes of Bash and Kimiota haven't seen it, it could very well be that I'm just mistaken. But I checked the VOD. It took 41%. No, not 41. Not 41. 21. It took 21% lamp oil. One of the little containers. So it can be done. But maybe my theory is, whatever programming is underlaying the mechanic, once an acceptable lamp oil container goes in, like the gates are open, and we can stick any old lamp oil in after that. And you better believe, if I can replicate that, I'm not saying shit to Hinterland. I mean, someone will, I'm sure, but that's one that I'm gonna keep that one for myself. Because if we're gonna keep doing the trader thing, and he's going to keep asking for car batteries and lamp oil for blueprints. This is going to be a potentially very a very efficient way of going about it, as opposed to constantly having to top up with fishing, which I imagine is the way Hinterland wanted it to go. Okay, I do see a doggo right over yonder, which means that we have a candidate for the 3 kilograms of meat we need to give our man Sutherland. And it just so happens we're on a collision course. Speaking of, say, boyo, could I interest you in sashaying a little bit ways over here? I mean, look at me. I'm all juicy. Yeah, come get a bite of this bum bum. Yeah, come after this booty. You know you want to. Okay, we got to keep his attention and not have him get distracted by the bun buns. Or do we? I mean, could I do with a 2 for 1? I mean, if it goes for the rabbit, I feel like there's a greater chance I don't get the kill shot versus doing our usual routine here. But at the same time, that's more meat for the box. Let's see. Let's see which way it goes. You want me or you want one of those bun buns? I think we have our answer. And there we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, we'll leave that one as a witness. Go tell their friends. Hey, are are those crows flying? Okay, I was gonna say. And for a second there, it looked like they were flying straight up. And I thought, can they do that? I mean, they can, just not for very long. Yeah, some of the at the very least the traveling crows, they've been taking some curious pathing. You had these on low flight. Yeah, we had a pack of those traveling crows in DP actually cut through the terrain. You know, fly through the hills. You know, pop back out. They buzzed Astrid, and then they flew back out the other side of the landscape. Felt rude, frankly. Okay, pop that in there. We don't have that. We'll put 4 of those in there. And you get that. Okay, okay, let me do this. So, first things first. Can I put the 40% jerry can in there? I can. Okay, never mind. It just went in there straight away. So, Zert, I either, I'm not sure what happened, but we have replicated a bug. Or we have replicated a new feature. I'll leave it to you to decide which is which. Yours were in DP2. Okay, well it's maybe the maybe the landscape is in DP isn't as solid as we think it is, or What if? What if they're spectral crows? Eh.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Who? Astrid, it's a rabbit carcass. Who would need it? I ask you. Yeah, it. What and because I know I have seen people having issues putting in substandard lamp oil, but I don't know if there was a fix or what. Okay, we got all that. Let's just go ahead and drop that real quick so we can do this undisturbed. Okay, how much do you weigh? 2.4. Okay, that's about 5 kilograms worth. Yeah, we could do that. Let me grab the hide. I think I might just we'll take the wolf meat. We'll pop that in the drop box, and then we'll just harvest the buns and put the rest of the meat in the box. And then is there? Oh, do rabbits have? No, rabbits don't have animal fat, do they? I mean, IRL maybe they do, but I think in the game, I think they are just they're almost as lean as fish and ptarmigans. Yeah, we are maximally smelly, so we don't want to hang around. Thankfully, I think we took care of Petunia recently enough to where she's not going to come back in any surprise fashion. I hope. So we're going to need what? We're going to need cloth and like 7 liters of water? Or no, or is it 4? And we're going to need more either way. Okay, there's 1, 2. No, give me the wolf meat. Come on. 3. Thank you. Good grief. Okay, then 1 liter, 2. Okay, so 4. 5 liters of water, and then 4 cured hides, and 7 of cloth. 4 liters, 4 liters. No, 5 liters, 4 hides, 7 cloth. Anyway,
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
okay. Gotta be careful. We are going over blind hills, maximally smelly. Nice. Yeah, definitely easier. Well, because we need to stop and make more water anyway. I think. I don't think I've raided every toilet here in coastal, but I would be fine with just doing it DIY. You're not a predator. I was so ready to shoot. There we go. It just saw those antlers poke up above the ridgeline. I was concerned. I was afeared. Okay, how are we? Oh boy, yeah, we need to top this up badly, but that's okay, so we can do that. There we go. Nice and salty. Now, let's deal with Le Bun Bun. Yeah, 4 hides. Yeah, we're not giving them the bear hides. No, hell no. But wolf hide, we got wolf hides aplenty. Is that? Yeah, I think there's a. Is there a wolf hide sticking out from under that front bear hide? Yeah, there's that tail right there. Let's see. No, it's a. Oh, hang on. Can I? Ah, there is. Okay. You just go right there. All right, all right. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, we'll pop that rabbit meat in there. 2, 3, 4. And then let's see. Hides. Go put 2 rabbit. Another wolf. So, and then 4 guts. So misanthropes. Misanthropes. They'll have 3 rabbit. Okay, we're gonna add 1, but then we're gonna take away 4. So we're actually gonna have 4 wolf. And 77 guts. Weird that Sutherland never asks for guts. Or maybe it's not actually that weird. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Oh, stop. You're fine. Yeah, this would be the kind of fog I would love to bust by finishing a trade, but we don't have what we need at the moment. I don't think. Okay. Cured. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 7 cloth, 5 liters of water. So have I drained? Have I drained misanthropes for all the cloth it can spare? Let's find out. And if so, there's probably some things we can break down, or we can go kind of check the beachcombing loot because we haven't done that in a while. See if there's any clothing we can salvage. And if not, we just go to Jackrabbit and check there. Curtains, no. Curtains, yes. Okay, where does that leave us cloth-wise? 8. Okay. I mean, what, 7? 7. Okay. I might pop upstairs and grab some there. Hey, Will, doing your courses? No worries. What, are these continuing education, or is this new stuff you're doing? But good to see you, either way. If you wanna lurk and learn, we definitely support that sort of thing. Oh, this is to be a coach for coach. Oh, the important stuff. Gotcha. Neat. Well, then yes, absolutely. Please do. And then you have to doing your SIE after that. Here's until after present. Okay. Yeah, good shot. Yeah, we do support lifelong learning here, but at the same time you gotta give your brain a break. Let let your brain decompress. Okay, so all we need is 5 liters of water. So why go wandering? Why even? When we can just deal with this. Okay, 90 minutes. Are we going to get through that? We are. That's a nice clear night.
Oh, rust suit, I'm gonna fight.
Nice and crisp. So, I mean, we just do it now? Screw it, we just do it now. We will find a nice little secluded spot just to help ourselves. There we go. Yeah, this seems like a very good spot for such things. Try not to get sick. I mean, yeah, that would help too. You're on brains up now. Come on. I'm sure you have plenty.
Come on, little fire.
Okay. Place that. Place that. And let's get cooking. You have emergency. Is that like that? What do they call that? What was that? The airborne? Because I remember there was some talk about that. That was all like yeah. It doesn't actually do what I mean. It gives you a big boost of vitamin C, but that didn't actually do anything, right? Because like your body can only absorb so much vitamin C at once. Like you just and once it hits that threshold, you just pee out the rest. Gives you zinc and vitamin C. Well, and again, I am not a medical professional, and neither do I play one on the internet. But I just I would be I would be I would want to read up on it. Same as any other medical type intervention. But if you got a doctor who says it's a okay, then hey, go for it. I mean, yeah, maybe it doesn't have any negative effects, but you're not. I mean, you're not uh, having the bar for a medical intervention is not. It doesn't do anything bad. You want it to do a good thing. Okay, how much is that? That's 4 liters. Okay, well, we can just start shuttling that over now. Oh, oh, hang on. Yeah, we should actually not complete this trade tonight because Astrid is dead tired. I will do this. We're not going to do this. We'll make the water, but I'm not going to complete the trade until tomorrow, so Astrid has a nice pep in her step, and we can, when the time comes, we can move fast enough to finish the trade and start the next little fetch quest.
So tired I could lay down right here.
So the other way would be to just, because it's already midnight, so even if we did get it, we would be on the clock to get it all done in the same Aurora. Yeah, so we'll use the rest of this fire. We'll make that water. I'll drop it off over there, but we'll lock it in tomorrow. There we go. Okay, that's an hour. Yeah, we'll just have you both do a liter. Yeah, I'm a little concerned because like we found Wyatt's remains, but going by the lore that we found there, it sounded like it was it was Sutherland who put him in there. We found him behind. Spoilers for those of you who haven't actually done the trader quests. Like I said in the stream title, but it, Sutherland put his brother back there, like Cask of Amontillado style. So I do wonder how he's going to react when we tell him what we found. Of course, he has been like the way he's been acting. He might not remember. Because I don't know this for sure. He's acting like he's got that same whatever's uh, plaguing the brains of the people in in the Tales stories. It seems like Sutherland is being hit by that too. Now, how? I don't know. Cause maybe he's actually could he have? I was about to say maybe he sailed to the far territories, but could he even do that? Because we haven't we haven't seen um, any coastline in the far territories. They've all been inland. So I don't know. We might get another half a liter out of this. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I am. If he does remember, it'll be instructive, and if not, it'll be it'll be tragic because we'll be reminding him, hey, by the way, you buried your brother. Um, that's what you wanted us to find, right? Probably not. Well, I just said I was going to drop that off, didn't I? Yeah, no sense walking around with that much water. Man, I don't know what owl is over there, but they're just absolutely going off. Okay, that'll do. Because so what have we done so far? We did like the initial trades to, to get Sutherland to trust us enough to send us all these fetch quests. And then we went to, we got sent to find each of the three, I guess, preppers, question mark, that his brother ran with. And then we went to find Wyatt himself. So what is next? I don't know. I'm almost, I don't say I'm scared, but I'm morbidly curious to know where that's going to take us. But first, we feast. Okay. So Astrid will wake up about noon. The lazy bones that she is. Actually, I'll bang on noon. And I know that is rather unfair of me. I worked her hard yesterday. She hauled a car battery all the way from Thompson's to Misanthrope's. Not something a mere mortal would do. Certainly not one in their right mind. Okay, so let's do that. So we'll pop the water in. And then we'll lock the drop box, guaranteeing the Aurora tonight. So we got 7-8 hours or so before it's showtime again. Okay. Lamp oil done. Car battery cloth done. Hides, water down, done. Wyatt's remains done. 1 liter water done. Ready trade. Okay, so now we have the day to ourselves. Let's do what I talked about yesterday. Let's go do our beach combing, because I'm almost certain there's been at least one blizzard since we've been gone. Because we did find, some goodies right over there. So let's see. So if this is the end of the trader quest line, what do we do after that? Well, we could, we pivot back to doing the challenge. So that was kind of the whole thing we started doing. And there are still other achievements to go for. Can make the lures. We can go looking for weapon variants, but I don't, we don't actually have a use for those, at least just now. We could continue doing the tails, because we've started Signal Void. Because like, one of the achievements is you do all the tails in a single run. The yeah the what is it the 25 cougar attacks? I think I'm probably gonna skip that. And by probably I mean definitely gonna skip that. I can really wow. Uh, let's see. There's the rare fish, but our record run should have that, and the memento caches, and the unique recipes one. Oh, okay. If we did want to do all three tails in one run, we could combine that with the. I think there's one where you have to find all six vistas, all the Polaroid spots in the far territories. I I think we found the we found the Polaroids for. Oh no, we found one Polaroid. That was in Junkers. I know the other one is at Drift Island. The problem is the Cougar has parked itself right near Drift Island, so if we go for that one, we're gonna have a fight on our hands. Now, uh, yeah, the zone of contamination and Sundered Pass, I'm less certain of. But the nice thing is those the tails for those two zones are all contained within those zones with one significant caveat. So we wouldn't have to go out of our way, I don't think. Free sappies, don't mind if I do. Actually, no, we have looked in there. Yeah, because there's a fire right there. I said that the weapon variant's on my mind real quick. Because I know, what is it? Barb's rifle. It can spawn in a fishing hut, or it can spawn right there under the bridge. But we've checked both of those. Not that it would be a concern for us, because we're not using anything but the bow. I say as I walk right past rifle ammo. Sure. But I almost see. Part of me is I'm weighing all this against you going for the big one, which is survive for 1,000 days without cheating death. Because I recall almost vividly like how much of a struggle just like staying focused, staying on task was to get to 500 days. So I am trying to come up with a list. Like, what can we do going from day 500 to day 1,000? And there's the tails. And I think Achievement Astrid has done Signal Void. We haven't touched her since the Zone of Contamination was added, so there is that. And we could combine that with the Vistas and the weapon variants, because that's a run where firearms are in play. Okay, are those... No, those are regular wolves. They're just kind of like bunched up. Yeah, anytime I see like four wolves in a reasonably close proximity, I default to, oh, it's timber wolves, but no, it's not. They're just wolves on Stalker. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think what I might do is, well, I feel like we're gonna at least get one more thing on our to-do list from Sutherland. So we're not donezo yet, but I almost wonder if we might be about to pivot back to Achievement Astrid. I guess the other thing, well, there's also the 25 days in the mine achievement, but I don't know. I feel like that's one where you would make a bespoke character with settled mind, or you be an absolute mad lad and try to do it without that, and then, well, I think Batrobe did it by just like loading up on caffeine pills and like not sleeping after the first whatever 6 days. I mean, via con Dios, if you can do that, but that just sounds interminable. Like if that's the kind of situation where I would seriously consider giving myself buttworms intentionally,
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
and then using the affliction to just sleep. Now, if now the thing is, like, you would need enough calories to pull you through, and like you would, like, if you're on Loper, you would need 20 days of 20 days worth of treatment. And if you're below that, I think it's what, 10? So wouldn't even get you halfway. Yeah, how is it ruined at 34%? That's weird. Oh well. But yeah, you have strats for another time. I don't know. I'm not sure who at Hinterland came up with that particular achievement. Oh, right, I forgot. Things were stacked on top of each other. For a second there, I was almost seriously expecting a third paddle just to be sitting there, but no. No, not that wacky. All right. There we go. Okay, so we'll head back to Quonset because we need to do that anyway. Drop off the sappies, some of the mats. Maybe we make another arrow or two. We're a little low, but I think I might have stashed some as well. And we'll prepare for showtime. And we'll give Astrid a nice little nap before we do that. Oh, and I'm also carrying 88 rose hips. Not quite 99 Luftballons, but it's a good number. Oh, right. Yeah. That's the other thing we should do real quick before we go back to Quonset. Let's do a quick sweep of the area. Make sure there are no rogue wolves wandering about, because I would like a nice clear runway to the drop box and back. Just, we were fortunate last time that there, even though there was an Aurora wolf, it had just like, it was parked well away, so we didn't have to concern ourselves with it. Just so so many piles of meat. And all ruined, but that's okay. So we can work with that. Well, it's not all ruined. We do have all that cooked fish from our most recent fishathon. Aha! Oh, no, or hang on. That might be a deer. Yeah, that's a deer. Okay. Yeah, there are no. Yeah, Aurora deer, at least for now, are not a concern. Maybe one day, the Aurora will supercharge. The box will be running around, antlers first, looking to, gore anything that gets near them, and I don't know, the does will, well, they'll sound even creepier than they already do, which is quite the prospect, let me tell you. Okay, just to be a completionist. We'll just take a quick jog up the coastline. Make sure we're not missing any fantastic loot up this way. Because we have seen some pretty decent finds. Usually just like big stacks of fish and fishing tackle and hatchets and, well, more fish. Let's see. Okay, okay, there. I have pulled up I made a list of all the new achievements. I got got actually written down on paper, right near the computer here. Let's see. Okay, crossing off the ones we already have. So, find 7 weapon variants. We could do it on this run. I feel like we might have already done it. Oh yeah, they have to be fire. I did check that. So I think it's specifically asking for rifle and revolver, not flare gun. Or there's no flare gun. No, no bow variants, I should say. Which I guess if you look at the art for the little achievement badge on Steam, it only shows like rifles and revolvers, so that kind of makes sense. We could do it in this file, or we could save it and then and see whether or not is that. Oh, that's just 3. 3 arrows washing right up. Cool, thanks. Good thing we checked. Okay, do all the tails in one run. So Achievement Astrid has done Signal Void start to finish.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
This run we started Signal Void. But that's about it. We've only done like we repaired the FA tower and the which one? And PV, right? Because we needed to force that Aurora. Now I remember. So either or. Let me grab this. I'll leave this over by Misanthropes. Okay. Right. So the get to day 45 on Misery. That's gonna have to be a Misery specific one. That's a separate project. Max Trust with the Trader. We're working on it. 6 Far Territory Vistas. That's one we would probably combo with doing all the sales in one game, one single run rather. 9 unique recipes that you find and make them. We've kind of got to start here, but I know we've done that on the other file. 25 days in the mine. Got that. I might do 1,000 days before I do that one. And I might do both those before we do survive 25 cougar encounters. Because you'd have to be like, unless you like really want to put a run on the line. You would have to like, you have to like, get fully kitted out, max protection, get yourself the ballistic vest, probably make a moose hide cloak, probably combat pants, combat boots. I don't know what hat gives the best protection. Hard hat? Not very warm, but still. Yeah, you would have to be very purposeful about that. So even if you do that, you still have to find the cougar and deal with it. Let's see. Catch all 4 rare fish. What's that? There's the which are the burbot, the red Irish lord, the gold eye, and what's the other one? Is it the the rockfish? There we go. Well, I know we caught the rockfish in there during our most recent fishathon, and the other one, the red Irish lord, is the other saltwater rare, and then the burbot and the gold eye are freshwater, so we wouldn't catch them here. I know we've caught all of those in the other file though. 1,000 days. I mean, where are we? Yeah, day 137. The other one's at day 500. That's pretty straightforward. Otherwise, make 3. Yeah, make all 3 lures. I mean, we can do this one real easy. And the other one, the one that's bugging me, find at least. Well, at least the way the achievement is written, it sounds like you only find at least one memento note in all 12 lower Great Bear regions that have them, which we've done. but it has not popped for us. Now, one thing we could do, we could go around and check, make sure we've done that in every zone, or we could just, kick that to the other file because Achievement Asterisk has got every single one in that file. Now, will she get credit for that? I don't know. It sounds like some achievements are retroactive and some are not. Alrighty. Dang it. That would have been funny, but no. Okay, so we'll add to the pile here. 1 birch, 1 maple. Quonset. Okay. 16 birch, and now 4 maple. Okay, yeah, this one, yeah, we got 20. We have a frankly silly number of arrowheads, and I think we've forged once. We've just found the rest. Um, actually, how would we make those? If we were to make the lures, what would we need? Okay, shell casing, scrap metal, crow feathers. So scrap metal, it's a shell casing, acorns, and wires. Okay, there's our shell casing. Um, oh, do I have acorns? Um, I don't think we do. Well, we can fix that real quick. 377 rose hips. My God. Okay, I know I saw wires around here somewhere. We got fuses aplenty. I'm looking for wires. That is not wires. Hey, there we go. Okay, so let's actually get started on that. Fishing lure there. So, shell casing, feather, scrap metal, 50 minutes. Do it. Very nice. And now one with wires. And we'll save the one with the acorns for for after our little after our latest speed run. Now, gotta remember, we're not gonna wake up to Sutherland yelling at us. We need to call him. There we go. Okay. Real quick. Where are my lures? Actually, I'll just put these in here. So we're good on there. Yeah, we'll put all those in there too. Definitely don't need them. Hey, Brady, welcome in. How's things? Hope you're doing all right. Nice quiet day here. We're just doing the usual Sunday routine. You know, the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry, etc. and so forth. There we go. Nice and light. Hope your weekend's going as well as can be expected.
Up for another trade?
Well, we should probably finish this one first, bud.
Message received. I'm on my way.
He sounds unusually chipper. Well, he won't be when he figures out what's waiting for him. Things have been okay. When you just hit with a nuke of depression and anger. Oh, well, shit. Well, that sucks, Brady. But you okay? You're dealing with that. I mean, that's good. That's good. And like I can definitely understand. You know, having said feelings and emotions, given all the things. Okay. We're gonna look both ways real quick. We know the bear who likes to wander through town is back. We're gonna keep our eyes and ears open. Okay, moving on. There's a big snowstorm. Oh, kind of nice. Not looking forward to shoveling. Well, yeah, yeah. Snow is very nice to look at, but it is. Actually, dealing with the rest of it is the part that the scooping, the salting, the slipping and sliding. Yeah, that doesn't. People don't capture that much in song and film as much. Like it's not even about that. Well, it's one more thing on top of a bunch of other bullshit that you just don't need. It's like really, Mother Nature. That on top of everything else. But no, I'm glad to hear you're being proactive in trying to get out ahead of that because I not the sort of thing you just want to power through. Clearly, Momo, what are you doing? Come on now, girl. That is not what that's not what you're meant to do with the food now. Well, that just it's just not just cats being cats. Hopefully, and nothing more than that. Almost threw up on the bed. Oh, well, she made it. Okay, so well, good. Yeah, I'm glad the bed was spared because that's probably not the sort of thing that comes out with a quickness. That is probably at least one trip through the laundry. Okay, there's our man. Hey, hey, buddy. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we have our manufactured arrows, our bag of
If
salt,
I can drop any of this gear.
recipe for last resort suit, and a hockey sweater. A hockey sweater. Oh, they're a great hockey club. Everyone knows they're a great hockey club. They're a great organization. Sorry, I'll stop. Okay, I guess the hockey sweater was his little thank you gift. We got the Mackinaw. We got 3 arrowheads. And then we got one other thing, and now we got this. Okay, let me come over here. Okay, we'll drop the hockey sweater. We got better stuff. And then, oh yeah, we'll take the 10 kilograms of salt, and we will put it in its proper place. As it in its proper place, right over there. Lovely. Now we head back. And as long as we haven't been too fast, we're going to see if we can get our man to explain himself and see why were his brother's remains behind a bricked up wall in the space capsule. I mean, we know why. He said that's he said he in our previous conversation, he said he found his brother apparently still smoking in that bunker. And I guess he couldn't bring himself to bury him, so he just bricked him up like Fortunato. Which I mean, yeah, sad. I know grief makes people do peculiar things, but I don't know. And again, much like the Poe tale I hinted at, our man Sutherland might not be a reliable narrator. But then again, if we are the last person alive in the world, who else we got? The only other narrator is us, and well, the only thing Astrid seems to talk about is eating trees and drinking pee. And Ozzy, how much more reliable could that narrator be? Okay, head on a swivel. We don't want to get jumped now. I think we're okay. So,
Pick up already.
okay, so there we go. I think we can deduce that a 1 hour nap is enough. And between the 1 hour nap and the commute out to Misanthropes and back is enough for him to come back and be up for a call.
Well, my pal on the radio.
Yeah, he is suspiciously chipper. End of the road? Ooh, that sounds sus.
I guess I knew, but I didn't know I knew it. That don't make any sense. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
This stuff with my brother. I can't keep it straight. But he's gone now. I know that.
Okay, that's progress.
They turned on him, the bastards. that's how I found them. All burned up.
You did say that, yeah.
Just bones and ash. Sea and wind and tides, I understand. But people, the lights, is it yesterday? Or today or tomorrow? God, I sound crazy.
Why would you say that?
It's just flashes in my head like an old movie. Me, my brother, and all the rest.
Hmm.
But now I remember.
Okay, what do you remember? Or do we want to know?
Yeah, Joplin's bunker in Pleasant Valley.
I know it.
Take him back, my brother.
Okay.
I mean what's left of him, his remains. Go back, put him back to rest, and then seal it up. The
Okay.
whole damn thing. Blow the hatch, just like in those old schematics.
Excuse?
You read them, right?
I mean, yeah.
Bring some wire, look for an exposed switch, and you tie that sucker off. It should do the job when you close up the hatch. Let me know when you get the job done. I mean, a piece of the hatch is good enough.
Oh.
Just something I can keep on my boat. And then we'll be all square. You and me.
Uh, okay, how am I getting your brother's remains back into? You mean to tell me we're gonna lose the space capsule altogether?
It's not much, but it's what I've got.
Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Well, yeah, okay, destroy the abandoned. Yeah, so that's pretty clear. Guess we gotta do that. In your cap, no. 10 kilograms of meat. Wow. Bunker. A bunker. A lightweight, agile firearm. Its maneuverable composite stock also makes it less durable. Ooh. A style in favor among Great Bear Island preppers and other types who like to plan for the worst. I see. Yeah, actually, none of this really interests me. I mean, I guess we'll do our customary bag of salt. Manufactured arrows, we don't. Oh, oh, it's one and then and one time. Oh, I think we're getting a bit of a discount, at least on the arrows. Yeah, we're getting it's a discount. Yeah, now it's only the one bag is only 2 kilograms and 0.75 liters rather than 3 kilograms and 1 full liter. Interesting. Also, what is that? A oh, it's an insulated flask with a bunch of stickers. Oh, I heart Milton. Oh, that's lovely. I don't want it, but it's lovely. Okay, I'll take a second bag of salt. So yeah, 4 kilograms, 1.5. That's all fine. And then yeah, we'll keep this one nice and simple.
Time to call it a day.
Boy, howdy. I mean, we have the sappies, but I'm not really. Yeah, I'm not of a mind to do that. Oh, okay. Okay. Do we? Hmm. Okay, I think we might have to go back to, back to Misanthropes and then get the remains. Okay, we'll check that in the morning. I'm not going out again. But man, that is dark. Understandable, but dark nonetheless. Almost double your training. Nice. are you gonna pivot to the what is it the NIS one? But or are you gonna save that and then enjoy a nice lazy Sunday? Because I could definitely see just taking the rest of the day for yourself or you and the fam. Oh, what am I gonna do with you, Astrid? You and your noisy tum tum. Okay, well let's make sure she is fully rested before we make any rash decisions. All right, that'll do. Okay, actually, I think we'll yeah. Let me pause briefly here. We'll take that save. We'll pause the recording here for YouTube. Twitch folks are saying out. We'll be right back. But yeah, folks, thanks for YouTube folks, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, so I think next time we're gonna finish this because I don't know what's waiting for us, and the prospect of losing the space capsule kind of hurts my heart. But I mean, Sutherland's our guy. He wants something to remember his brother by. We'll do it for him. So thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.